Hi, my name is Heather Landau, and I'm the payroll specialist and staff writer for Fit Small Business. This video is going to walk you through our 15 best tips for managing your payroll effectively. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you can click on our article in the description box below that covers this information. 1. Create a payroll calendar. Payroll calendars help employees to understand when they will be paid and when their time cards are due. Here are some guidelines to follow when creating your own payroll calendar. 1. Use a regular calendar as your guide to help analyze certain dates that might require a lag to allow enough time for payroll processing. 2. Use colored fonts to emphasize specific information, such as any early time card deadlines due to holidays. And 3. Give your managers and supervisors a copy of this calendar so that they can distribute it amongst their employees. 2. Allow your HR staff to attend payroll training. Most HR staff are more focused on recruitment, employee records, hiring, and payroll really is not their top priority. But it is vital to ensure that they're fully trained on payroll. Some benefits to providing payroll training for your HR staff are: 1. It improves collaboration. 2. It reduces manual or any side of double work. 3. It creates a more cohesive team. And 4. It prevents conflict. 3. Stay updated on state and federal tax procedures. Employers need to stay on top of their tax obligations, including any kind of changes in state or federal reporting requirements and any changes in tax rate or percentages. Changes can occur for a ton of different reasons, including your business relocating, an employee relocating, hiring any sort of remote employees. When this happens, it's your responsibility to gather and update the information in order to compute taxes and payroll accurately. 4. Standardized turnover processes. All companies have their own unique payroll processing intricacies. These small details can take significant time for new hires to learn. Here are some ideas that you can implement that will make your turnover process smoother. 1. Promote internally. This way your employees already know the way things are run. 2. Implement a buddy system so that each new employee has somebody that they can learn from. 3. Maintain standard process and role documentation. And 4. Update payroll templates. 5. Automate your payroll process. Processing payroll takes a lot of time and money, and when it's done manually, there are tons of mistakes that can be made that can result in really severe penalties. This is especially true for growing businesses, as there is a steady increase of employees. It's also difficult without proper HR and payroll team to pitch in. 6. Avoid borrowing from payroll tax funds. When you're running a business, poor decisions like this can easily be overlooked until it's time to actually process payroll tax payments. You could end up not having enough money, and you'll actually end up owing the IRS, which is not a risk that you want to take. Consider opening a separate payroll bank account for your collected and contributed taxes. You can also create a cash reserve for your business. If you become short on cash, you'll have access to emergency funds rather than needing to pull from your payroll tax funds. 7. Distribute payroll duties among your HR staff. If your payroll processors are having a hard time processing payroll on time, consider reallocating some of their payroll duties. Like any other changes to process, make sure that you document any updates that are made. 8. Observe transparency in your payroll process. Problems often arise because employees don't understand the payroll system. This happens most often in organizations where pay policies are either not accessible or not presented to the employees. A transparent payroll policy should include the following: 1. How the payroll process works and how the employees are classified. 2. How salaries are determined and how wages or promotions are calculated. 3. Employee reporting responsibilities. 4. Any company procedures for handling payroll mistakes. And 5. The level of vacationable earnings on which vacation pay is calculated. 9. Document your payroll process. It helps when analyzing and auditing your payroll system to have your process documented. Highlight each step and make it easier for there to be identification of any weak points in your process. Once you develop a payroll process, document these procedures and share them with your payroll team to make sure that your team fully understands both the process and their individual role. Maintain a standard payroll processing manual for your payroll department. This manual should really include all steps as well as reporting and check handling processes. 10. Use an employee scheduling or time tracking software. Accuracy is incredibly important when processing payroll, and it all starts with properly monitoring employee attendance. Even the simplest error can create tons of problems that can cause you issues in the end. Using a scheduling or time tracking software can help you save time, increase your efficiency, and improve your payroll staff's productivity, which ultimately ensures the accuracy of all of your payroll reports. 11. Audit your payroll process. Steps you should follow to ensure an effective audit include 1. Verify and reconcile the accounting, payroll, and cash documentations to make sure that the dollar values match across all of your records. 2. Test any plugins or add-ons to ensure that the payroll software is properly integrated with your time and attendance software. And 3. Install a check-in system or a biometric sign-in hardware to automatically note the times that employees log in and out for work. Below in our description box, we'll link to our How to Complete a Payroll Audit article that gives you more information into this process and also gives you an option to download a free audit payroll checklist. 12. Hire qualified payroll staff. Payroll staff must be able to handle the demands of their job, or they risk making errors which can be very costly in the end. It's the business's responsibility to build a payroll team with skills that can handle the level of payroll tasks that your company needs. Keep in mind that this refers to even the best candidates, and it's important to ensure that you hire someone that can both learn quickly and adapt to your work culture. 13. Complete onboarding paperwork on time. The most common type of employment forms that employers are expected to complete are the W-4 form or the W-9 for contractors, the I-9 employment verification form, and any direct deposit forms. Additionally, if you offer employee benefits, you'll need to give each of your new hires paperwork that describes the terms and conditions of those benefits, and in some cases, you may even have to have them sign it. 14. Solicit feedback about your payroll procedures from your employees. Communication is key, and it will really help you to identify areas of misunderstanding, such as improper timesheet submissions or any issues with the use of their time cards. Inviting suggestions on improvement can encourage support from your staff after changes are implemented. And 15. Outsource your payroll tasks. Rather than managing payroll in-house, which is very possible, it can at times be a better option to outsource some of it. Payroll software allows you to be involved in the process without having to calculate the paychecks and taxes on your own. For an even more hands-off approach, you can consider using a professional employer organization, or a PEO. PEOs act as the employer of record for both payroll and tax purposes. PEOs take a lot of the HR and payroll functions away from your business and allow you to focus on what you do best. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video and that these tips help you to create a more efficient payroll process for your organization. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more small business content.